In this video, I will show you how to set up a web server in Kali Linux. Sometimes we need a web server in Kali Linux. So it's so easy. You just need to install web server software such as Apache, Nginx or Python to make Kali Linux as a HTTP server. However, keep in mind by default Apache is installed. You can verify by this command apt list apache 2. In case if it is not installed, better to update your repository first. Then you can use this command to install Apache, and then you need to start the Apache and you need to start Apache on the boot. If the system restart, so it's better to start the Apache server automatically, and then you can check the status. Localhost are 127.0.0.1. You can use this IP to verify in the browser that the page is open or not. Either you can use your local IP address. In case if you need a dynamic web server, so then you need to install PHP. This is the way to install PHP. By default, almost you will find that PHP is also installed. For that, you need to restart the Apache. In case if PHP is already not installed and you just install, so it's better to restart the Apache services. This is the main directory var www.html, where you need to keep your web server pages or websites. And if you want to verify that PHP is properly installed and working, so you need to create info.php page. You can give them any name, and you just need to type this the startup PHP, and this is the end of PHP. In the middle, you just need to type PHP info, okay, and then open this page in the browser localhost/info.php. If it is open, it means you properly install PHP. If you are using firewall, make sure to allow port 80 and 443. Okay, so let's go to Kali Linux to set up a server. Okay, before set up a server, let's verify in the browser. They type localhost. Okay, I'll just refresh. Okay, it's not there, by the way. It was just showing from the cache. Also, let me put in private mode and let me type 127.0.1. so you see unable to connect. Okay, or you can use your IP address as well. So I can use the IP address as well. My IP address is this one. Okay, so it's up to you. Copy, and let's go to the web and hit enter. It's showing because it's getting from the cache. If you refresh, so you will see it's not there, by the way. Okay, so it's not installed, right? So if it is not installed, let's install and make Kali Linux as a web server. So let me verify apt and let me Apache 2 and hit enter. So you can see Apache is already installed. In case if it is not installed, so it's better to apt update. Okay, and then upgrade. Okay, and after that, what you need to do, you need to install apt install and then Apache 2 and hit enter. So type yes and install. In my case, it's already installed. All right, in case if it is not installed, so it will install them like this. So when Apache is installed, after that you need to start the services of Apache. Okay, also on the boot and also the services. Okay, on the running. So let's see, let's wait for a while. Okay, it's done. And now what I need to do, systemctl, and here I need to start Apache 2. Okay, so it started. How I can verify? I can check the status. And here is, so on the boot is disabled. However, right now it's running. So let me press Q. On the boot, I need to do it by enable. Okay, and hit enter. Now let's check the status. So now on the boot is also enabled. Previously it was not enabled. It was disabled. And also now it's running. Done. Okay, so now Apache is installed. And now we can verify. Let's go to any browser, and here you just need to type localhost and refresh. Still it's showing, it means it's working. Or you can type 127.127.0.0.1. so just refresh few times. Yes, it's working. Or you can use the IP address. So the IP address which we have is 192.168.114.184, and still. So this is the way to verify. Now coming to, in case if you need a dynamic, so for that you need to install PHP. So PHP, and this is the command to install. So by the way, PHP is also already installed. In case if it is not installed, so this is the command to install PHP. Now next we need to go to the directory where you need to put your pages. So cd var www.html ls. Here you will find the index.html which we just saw here in the browser, and also there is Nginx as well. Anyway, we are just interested in the Apache one. So now how we can verify the PHP is properly installed? Let's create a file with the name info.php. You can give them any name, by the way, and you can use any editor. In this case I'm using Vim editor. Info.php, and press I to NZ mode. Okay, and here what I need to do, I need to type few things. So PHP always start from question mark and PHP, and then here PHP info, and after that there is semicolon, and just close this one. So sorry, let me close. This is the way to close them. Okay, and what else? That's it. And let me press escape, write and quit. Okay, so I create a file now. There was only two files. Now you can see info.php, and you can verify info.php. So I just wrote these things. Okay, and now let's go to the browser and type here localhost, and here info.php, and hit enter. So if it is show the page like this, it means PHP is properly installed. If it is showing, so now it's showing everything is okay. Or you can type 127 and info.php. So the same thing. Or you can type your IP address. So this is our IP address, and here /info.php again. So it's showing you that PHP version 8.2.18 is installed. So it's showing you. So this is the way to set up a web server in Kali Linux.